What's up guys, and welcome to FPL Today, and welcome to the Game Week 10 team selection video for the Fantasy Premier League, where we go over how I did in Game Week 9 and look towards Game Week 10 and what my future moves might be, and go over how I'm doing. So if you've had a good game week, or if you're excited for this video, hit that like button in the comments down below. Let me know how you did in this game week, and let's get straight into it. So, not going to lie, I am pretty chuffed, and it's always nicer to record these videos when I'm in a good mood and happy with my team, because after bonus points come in, we could be looking at an over 100 plus score, where we get potentially 102 points, thanks to mainly Mohamed Salah as captain. At the moment, he's sitting on 42 points on the FPL website, but it could go up to 48, depending on the bonus points that he gets. We believe he's going to get 3 bonus points. So an absolute massive game week from Mohamed Salah, as he managed to get an incredible 7 shots on goal with 4 on target, 5 from inside the box, 4 big chances, and he put 3 of them away on expected goals of 1.63, and he also bagged an assist. So that's an absolute incredible return from Mohamed Salah. These stats are from Fantasy Football Hub, so if you want access to the same stats, make sure to check out the top link in the description down below. The other player in the side that we really want to talk about is Livramento, who, to be honest, has looked really good in that Southampton side, and it looks like a player that I'm going to have to not bench anymore, because Chelsea just seem to pump out these great right-backs. We've already got Reece James at the club at Chelsea. They've sold Livramento to Southampton. And also, if we remember Tariq Lamptey from last season and how he started off, how many good right-backs come out of Chelsea's academy? But either way, Livramento has looked incredible at 4.3, and of course we got him slightly cheaper. 3 shots on goal, 1 on target, 3 from inside the box, and 1 big chance. That got him a goal from 0.52 expected goals, and he also had 0.22 expected assists with 3 key passes. So Livramento has looked absolutely amazing, and I'm glad I brought him into the side. It wasn't just those two that brought in the points. Of course, Reece James managed to bag himself a goal as well, getting a clean sheet and that goal up to 13 points. Alexander-Arnold also managed to get an assist and a clean sheet, getting him 9 points at the moment, but we believe it's going to go up to 10. So another great performance from a Liverpool player. Mahrez came off the bench to bag a goal, getting 6 points, and Antonio managed to get the only goal in the game of West Ham versus Spurs. So we're very happy with the side. Some weak performances by the transfer in of Mbeumo. Sarr, disappointing in a very high-scoring game, 5-2 for Watford against Everton, and he didn't get involved in any of those 5 goals. Rafinha's injury is a bit of a concern, and of course Ronaldo did get the ball in the back of the net, but unfortunately it was ruled as offside. But of course we'd have lost Trent's clean sheet points if that goal had counted. When I was preparing this video before that Liverpool-Man United game, I was actually looking at the side thinking Rafinha could be an issue if his injury is a major concern. And I'm not happy with Sarr, and I'm potentially thinking I fell into a trap with Mbeumo. I think potentially there's better options out there than him, and he's not that much better than someone like, say, Traore, that seems like they should score loads, but never seem to actually get the ball in the back of the net. So it's strange to now be recording the video in such good spirits, but let's look at how we line up for Game Week 10. So Game Week 10, we start off with the goalkeepers and the defenders, and we have Sanchez, unfortunately, against Liverpool, which of course right now, especially as this game's going to be Anfield and they're so buoyed after such a great result, doesn't look like the greatest fixture for my goalkeeper to be in, but he did get 4 points against Man City. And once he's played this Liverpool game, he's got at least those 2 opponents out of the way. We have Livramento starting with Watford away, very hopeful for more points from Livramento. Alexander-Arnold against Brighton Hove Albion at home, hopeful for another assist and another clean sheet potentially. And we've got James with Newcastle away, so very hopeful with those fixtures for my defenders. We then have in midfield Rafinha, who is an injury concern, so we'll have to see what is said in the press conferences. We have Sarr. He does have Norwich away, and ideally would like a Leeds player for a Norwich game, just because Norwich look like they're going to concede a lot of goals, but Rafinha's injury could come at a very poor time for us. We have Sarr and Mbeumo with Southampton at home and Burnley away. They're 2 players I'm not particularly keen on keeping in my side at the moment, but Mbeumo should get at least the Burnley game to prove me wrong. Sarr is another potential wait and see, as there's a possibility I do just carry my transfer or sort out the Rafinha issue depending on news of that. We have Mahrez, Crystal Palace at home. Hopefully he starts, although he does score off the bench as well. And to be honest, we only really bought in a Man City player for the 3 fixtures that started with the Burnley game, and this would be the last one of them with the Crystal Palace game. And maybe Foden would have been a better choice now looking at it in hindsight, but Mahrez could still get something in this game. And then we've got Salah with Brighton Hove Albion at home. Is it time we just stick the captaincy armband on Salah and just don't worry about captaincy anymore? Because it looks that way with his current performances. Unless he's playing Man City or Chelsea, potentially he should just be captain every single game week. And then up front, Antonio with Aston Villa away, by himself with no Benrahma in the side anymore, and Ronaldo has Tottenham away. Maybe Man United bounce back, and Ronaldo did, of course, put the ball in the back of the net and did have some chances in that game against Liverpool, just none of them came to fruition. But Ronaldo is kind of eating a big chunk of my budget, and to be honest, Vardy looks like a decent shout, although he did get subbed off before 60 minutes this game week with the Leicester-Brentford game, so who knows exactly what we're going to do in that position. There's a lot of cheap strikers that I could potentially move towards, like your Hwang Hee-Chans and your Callum Wilsons, who look like decent options. And then on the bench, we have Steele, White against Leicester City away, and Duffy with Liverpool away. Now, Duffy is just a backup. He's not going to make this starting 11 at all. Leicester versus Arsenal. Feel like Leicester will get something, so I don't think White is going to get a clean sheet in this one, hence why he doesn't make the back 3. As far as transfers coming in, it's possible I just hold my transfer if Rafinha seems fit, and we just keep it with this starting lineup again for another game week. Although we are looking at Douglas Luiz as an option to bring into the side, potentially for the likes of Mbeumo, Sarr or Mahrez, just so we've got money to spend on potentially getting someone in like a Heung-min Son, or maybe just beefing up the defence a little bit more. And then, of course, we do have the issue of Obafemi, who's been in my side for way too long now. This season, Douglas Luiz has played 685 minutes, and he's managed 6 shots on goal, 13 key passes, and 1 big chance created, getting 2 assists. That isn't the greatest numbers, but at the moment he is 4.6 million and could help us revert to a 3-4-3 so we can get another striker into the starting 11. But of course there's the potential I do just hold the transfer a little bit longer. It hasn't hurt me having a non-playing bench player like Obafemi so far this season. I've always managed to get a starting 11, so hopefully that will continue. But of course, over the week, we're going to consider the transfers that we're going to bring in, and we will hopefully bring you some videos going more in depth of the transfer I'm going to make, and hopefully we can keep this significant rise up the table, up the rankings. Now we're in the top 100k. Anyway guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button. It really does help the channel out, and leave a comment down below with how you're doing and what transfers you're thinking of making for game week 10. Hopefully I'll get involved in the comments. I always say that, but I'm going to make an effort to do that this game week, especially as I'm in such a good mood for once. So I'll be in the comments. Get your comments down below. Also, check out Fantasy Football Hub, where we've got all the data from for this video. I've been JNO. This has been FPL Today, and remember, it's all about the game.